So what's up, y'all? Episode 11. We back.
Sonic Goodies, you already know the deal, man. My name's Miguel. This is Josh.
What's up?
And we're here to bring you the best commentary about new music, old music.
Music.
Anything. Just music in general, bro.
Facts.
How you been, man?
Bro, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. I've been good, my nigga.
You been good?
I've been good, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna keep it a buck.
What's up?
It's so rare that you're good, bro. Like, I'm so glad to hear that, bro. It's so rare that you tell me that you're good and there's nothing going on, bro. Like, I'm so happy to hear that.
You know what's crazy? That's true, bro. I guess you
like,
could say
I'm not
that.
even saying that to be a dick or anything. Like,
I guess you could say that,
I'm
bro.
genuinely happy
But
that
nah,
you're
bro.
good,
Like, I'm good, bro. I'm actually good, like in all aspects right now, currently. You know what I mean? Like, I'm good.
I love to see it, bro.
But I think it was because mostly like the meditating.
You started on your meditating way, bro. How long have I been telling you to start that shit, bro?
Well, you was right.
I was right.
You was right, bro.
Telling y'all, man.
If y'all not out here meditating, I'm not gonna lie, you missing out. Meditating is like, yo, like when I meditate, there's been times when I'm not high, but like I feel like I'm high.
I feel that too.
That shit is insane, bro.
Honestly, yo, like, there's like very few things that I feel like everybody could benefit from in life, just because I feel like everybody's different, and you know, some people's needs are not the same as others.
Yeah.
But I feel like meditating is one of those things that literally everybody could benefit from. Like, every person on this earth, I think could benefit from just meditating like 10 minutes a day.
So could I ask you both, starting with Josh, how long have you been meditating for, and then for you, Miguel, same?
Probably like a week. Yeah, probably like.
And have you seen like a change?
Yes, yeah. In terms of how I react to things, in terms of like how I like what's important to me, like it just like puts a focus on certain things for me. That's what it's done for me so far.
And is that the things, like the important things, is that what you focus on when you're meditating?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's dope. What about you, Miguel?
Yeah, for me, it's been like, I want to
You
say,
always put me on to meditating. Like, since like you moved to New York, you've always been like, yeah, you gotta get meditating. So have you been meditating that long?
Nah, not that long. Not consistently, at least. I feel like maybe like I started really getting into it maybe like 2 years ago, and then last year during quarantine was when I was like heavy on it. But yeah, meditating has definitely been like a positive thing for me, bro. Like, it's helped me I feel like it's a good diagnostic tool to see like how you're feeling and like where your head is at. That's what
for sure.
That's like a big thing for me. And it's a great tool to become more self-aware and just notice how you react to things, you know. And just learning how to be more present. I think that's such a great like skill to have, just learning to be in the moment, especially because like I remember one of the reasons why I started meditating was because I felt like super anxious. Like, I was like probably at my lowest point when it came to like my anxiety and shit.
Word.
And then when I started meditating, that's when I started seeing like more and more progress, and that shit paid off for sure, bro. And it's like one of those things that's like, when I fall off from it and like I don't do it for like a couple days or like maybe a week or so, like you definitely feel the difference. And then like I get back on my shit,
Yeah.
and I feel the difference when I start to get back on it. It's really one of those things that's like it's me taking care of myself when I meditate, bro. Like.
But you would say that it was anxiety that led you to meditate?
Yeah, for sure. Cause I was just like, I feel so anxious about this like particular thing, and I don't want to feel like this. Like, I hate feeling like this, and I want to do this particular thing, but I can't because of my anxiety. So it's how the fuck do I deal with my anxiety? And I looked it up, and people were like practicing mindfulness. That's like meditating. That was like a big part of it, and that's where my meditation journey started.
Yeah.
And yo, it's been amazing. Like, it's helped me out so much. And that's why like sometimes I say like I hate how people kind of romanticize anxiety, or how they speak of anxiety as if like you can't do anything about it, because it's like, me as somebody that went through, obviously there's different levels to it, of course.
Yeah, that's one thing that I'm not gonna lie, bro, that I know you, and like you be saying that like anxiety is not like, but it's different for everybody, bro. Just because you got through it don't mean everybody.
No, it is, but I just feel like people say, "Oh, I have anxiety," and that's it. Like, I can't do anything, and it's just like, you can at least try to work towards improving on it, and it doesn't mean like you're gonna get rid of anxiety, because anxiety is part of human nature. You feel me? It's literally like a defense mechanism against things that make you uncomfortable.
Fact.
But sometimes those things are not, you know, what you want. But that doesn't like. I just want people to not use anxiety as an excuse to
crutch.
As a crutch, exactly. I think that's a good word for it. Like, even if you have anxiety towards something, I'm telling you right now, like, you can at least work towards improving how you react to your own anxiety. And you know, sometimes I feel like a dick for saying that because I don't want to invalidate anybody's feelings, but I just want to let people know, like, yo, it's not the end of the world, bro. And I think actually one of the things that helped me with my anxiety was like, when I used to be anxious about something, it's like I picture the worst case scenario as like the worst thing in the world, you know? And it's like if you try to diminish that worst case scenario as like not a big deal and you don't make it a big deal in your head, then you become less and less anxious about it. So it's like little mental tricks like that help out a lot. But I feel like people are just like, oh, I have anxiety and that's it. Like I'm just not gonna do this at all. Like
I'm coming from the standpoint where it's like it's different for everybody, bro. So it was easy for you to get out of it, but I understand that it's.
And bro. It wasn't easy. That's the thing. It's not easy at all. Like it's not. I'm not saying it's like an overnight thing. This shit took me months, years to get over. You feel me?
Your whole lifetime, you're probably still dealing with it.
Bro, anxiety, like that's the thing too. Anxiety is not something that you're gonna get over. Like you're always gonna feel anxious at some point or another. It's
what makes you anxious, bro?
Different things, bro. I'm not gonna get into that now, but it's like,
Nah, it's a therapy. This is a therapy session, bro. What makes you anxious?
Yeah, what makes you anxious?
What
One
makes you
thing,
anxious,
you see, it started when I was a child.
bro, y'all don't want to get me started, bro. Y'all don't want to get me started on that, bro. This would be a sad podcast.
No, but and it's like, I'm saying all this, and obviously it's all easier said than done. But I'm just letting y'all know, guys, like it's possible to have a better relationship with your anxiety. Like I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying it's gonna be an overnight thing because it's not at all.
No, that's facts.
But I just want you all to at least know that y'all can try to get better. Like at least try to get better. Don't just settle for being in this anxious, shitty state that you're in. That's preventing you from being the best version of yourself. You know
and that's why that's like I recommended meditating to him because I'm like, yo, anybody that I know that deals with this type of situation, it's like, bro. It's helping me, like it's helping me with my anxiety and shit. So it's like I want to help other people with that.
And I haven't met anybody that like meditates. That's like, it's not. Yeah, it doesn't do anything.
Because I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've heard about meditating my whole life. Like, it's not like meditating is a new thing to me. But is this the first time I actually like put it into like practice and actually started meditating?
Okay, so that's a big thing that I like always wondered. So like I could never get into meditating. So not just like your process, but like how do you guys even start it? Like, do you start in the morning? Like, I would like to know your guys' process of it, and like even to the sense of like, do you guys sit like when you think of meditating, you think of someone sitting on the floor, legs crossed type thing. Is that what you guys do? Like, what's your process?
For me, it started like not too long ago when I had a job interview. I was mad fucking anxious, bro. And I'm like, yo, I need to do something. I'm like, you know what? This is the perfect time because I had a few hours before the job interview. Let me do something, and I was like, let me meditate. And that shit made me feel completely better. Didn't get the job. But I didn't care that I didn't get the job. Yeah. Because it was like...
You just felt at peace.
You learned a new life lesson.
Exactly. So it was just like, it didn't even matter. Like, it was like, whatever, bro. But it's like, the fact that it led me to meditating was like, yo...
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Nah,
but do you sit on the floor? Sorry, Mika. But like, do you like cross or do you sit in a chair?
I definitely do cross my legs, yeah.
Sitting on the floor, though? Like in a chair?
I was in the bed the first time.
What about now? Like, since you're like...
Now, I have a yoga mat that I sit on, yeah.
Here's the thing, though. There's not like...
I don't think it's a set way, though.
Yeah, it's very unique. Like, whatever works for you, bro. There's literally no set path of meditating. There's a bunch of different guided meditations that are different, different breathing techniques. So it's just whatever works for you. Like,
there's one on YouTube, yo, that I seen that somebody sent to me. And yo, that shit changed my life.
I did that one. The day after you sent it to me, I did it. I did.
Bro,
that
shit is like, yo, it's intense.
Shit is fire.
It's intense. It's definitely intense.
But
I'm gonna send it to you.
When I started with this app called Headspace. Yeah, I think it's you've probably seen it. Yeah. If you have a Spotify account, they have their own like Spotify profile or whatever, and they have like literally guided meditations on there, so you don't even need to get the app. Like if you have Spotify, you can look it up.
Your first term right there, everybody gets it for free.
Yeah, of course. And now when I got it though, they have like different courses they call it. So it's just like one for anxiety, one for like the basics that like kind of teach you how to like kind of get your feet wet with meditating and stuff like that. Now I don't really use the app anymore. I kind of like just do it on my own.
Do you put music or do you just do it to like silence?
So I got this thing that's like I don't have it, but it's like this video on YouTube. There's this machine that apparently you connected to plants and something like...
I've heard of that.
Yeah, like something with like I don't know what it is, but it creates a frequency from the plants and creates like a sound. Yes.
Bro, you did ass?
I'm so dead ass. So I look up a video of it in like YouTube, and
Mhm.
it's like I found like this hour-long video of somebody that did it in like a forest,
Mhm.
and I have that as like my background when I meditate now. And before I used to do it for like a set time. I used to do it for like 10 minutes. Now I don't really have like a timer or anything. I just do it for like whatever feels right, and I don't even keep a track of the time.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, I do that. I practice a different technique now that I used to not do before, but I found out about it. It's called oceanic breathing.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah, and that shit it's like that's the shit that be having me feeling like I'm high, bro. Like, bro, I'm so serious. And
Bro, when I was meditating, I felt like I was hot, bro. I'm like, yo, I'm about to be
like your
meditating every
body,
day.
and it's so weird because it's like it's literally just you breathing and being tapped into like the present.
And it was a video. It was one of the videos I sent you because it's mad. Also, if you want to meditate, there's mad videos on YouTube like that can help you.
Look up guided meditations.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
guided
can
meditations.
Go to Headspace. There's more apps than it's not Headspace. I don't know the name of it off the top of my head, but if you don't have Headspace or any other app, just go on YouTube, look up guided meditations. You could just do it.
That
Like,
shit will have
trust
you
me.
talking to your spirit, bro. It'll have you talking to like you will find out your purpose if you meditate, listening to one of them shits.
Yeah. For sure, but like I think like like I said before, I think meditating is one of those things that everybody could benefit from.
No, for sure.
And for me, it's like I feel like there's 3 things that I would say like anybody could benefit from. It's like
Meditation,
meditating, exercising, and reading.
exercising, and yo, bro, you right, bro.
Exercising and reading, like those 3 things, I feel like anybody in this world could benefit from.
Maybe that's why I feel so good because I be brolic. You feel me? It's true. It's obvious. And then I be meditating now, and I read books, bro. So it's like, yo, maybe
bro.
that's why I feel so good.
Can I ask what was the last book you read, Josh?
Black Privilege by Charlamagne the God.
Charlamagne, yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
Did you like it?
yeah. I love Charlamagne. Shout out to Charlamagne.
Are you a reader too, Miguel?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Do you have a book that you recall?
What's the last book you read, bro?
Last book I finished reading is called Norwegian Wood.
What is it about?
It's a weird story. Basically, it's like how it's like this guy, his best friend committed suicide, and then he comes across like his friend's girlfriend like later on, and it's just like how they cope with it kind of together.
Do they end up together, bro?
They fuck,
I'm like, oh my god, I
They
knew
not
it, bro.
together?
From when you told me that, I'm like, yo, she gonna fuck, bro.
bro. But it's
They
just
gonna
like
fuck.
it's like. I ended up not liking it that much. Like I really like that writer. That's the
Yeah.
second book I read by him.
Yeah.
And the first book that I read by him was really fucking good. I loved it. But this one I didn't like that much.
Bro, would you care if you die and your girl fucks one of your friends?
Absolutely, bro. I'm gonna haunt that bitch.
Even if it's like 20 years later?
I'm gonna haunt her for the rest of her life, bro. I'm gonna haunt both of them. My homie, bro.
But why though, bro? You're not here no more. So fuck it.
Nah,
Nah,
I'm
that's
kidding.
terrible though. I
I'm
feel
kidding.
like
I just like. If
I'm
that
not
was-
kidding, bro. I that's fucked up. I would hate that. Don't do that. If I die, you better still date me. Like even in the afterlife, I don't care.
Nah, I wouldn't like. I would want her to be happy, not with my homie, but yeah, I would want her to be happy.
facts, though. You're right.
I would want her to be happy though. But yeah, that book wasn't that good. I'm reading another book right now though, and I'm liking it so far. So yeah.
Okay.
Start reading too, guys.
Yeah.
There's a book for everybody. Just like there's music for everybody, there's a book for everybody.
No, it's facts. I wasn't like too much big on the reading, but it's like, bro, this is a book for everybody. If you find a book that you're interested in, that shit is gonna make you want to read.
You just gotta look, like just, and I think that's probably the hardest part, just kind of like knowing where to start.
Yeah.
But once you do, you kind of like figure out what type of books you're into, what writers are kind of in that lane, and you start hearing and shit. And
No, that's facts.
yeah, like I also started reading like heavy like last year during quarantine, so shit is dope.
Word. All right, so you ready to start the show, bro?
Bro, that was the longest intro we've had.
You guys got deep, yo.
Meditation. That's what that was all about.
Bro, we all about this. We on some different shit right now, man.
Self-betterment.
We on some self improvement.
Yo.
You know, we tripping. We doing a lot.
We doing a lot, bro.
We doing a lot, bro.
So you just said you tripping.
Yeah.
Y'all came to my house on a Wednesday when it was raining, and y'all were tripping on 2 grams or something of shrooms. What was that like? Explain to me how did that happen?
Well, we have been wanting to like. We do this, bro. We do this, bro. But it had been a minute since we both had tripped. It's been like probably like almost a year since we had both tripped.
Yeah.
And we had been wanting to like do it for a while, but it just like the timing just wasn't right. And then we were able to do it last Wednesday, and it was a fun ass trip. It wasn't like the craziest one we've had though.
Nah, not at all.
But it was still like really, it was still really fun though. Like we came here,
not at all.
Cause we came here to pick up from you something, but then we just ended up like talking
Chilling.
for mad long.
Yeah,
we
we
just ended up
ended up
chilling.
chilling.
We were sitting literally right here,
Yeah.
and we
like we were potted.
like we literally it could have been a podcast episode.
You
bro.
guys were arguing about the same shit, but it was like he agreed with you, but y'all was still arguing about it.
That's what you gotta do.
We were listening to
Create
Frank.
content.
We were listening to Frank. And we talked about mad shit, but
Yeah.
but what was awesome is like when you're on shrooms, it doesn't feel like it's been that long. Like,
Yeah.
bro, I remember when we got here and we talked for like 20 minutes, and I checked the clock and I'm like, bro,
It's been 20 minutes.
it's only been 20 minutes. It feels like it's been like a whole I feel like I've been here for a whole hour. Like the shrooms were really doing their thing back then, and you had like your laptop background on the TV and shit with all those
Yeah.
colors and the music playing. Like that shit was so lit, man. But yeah, bro. Also, listen. If you're trying to do some psychedelics, you should do some psychedelics, bro.
And now's the time because what? It's spring.
It's
you
getting
know?
nice out, yeah. That's one thing I wish you could have done, like just gone outside and shit.
I was about to say, I think doing shrooms is cool, but when you do it and then you go outside, I think it's a
But
different.
yeah, like psychedelics in nature is like,
It's a different type of vibe.
like
Yeah.
psychedelics in nature go like this, bro. Like you gotta do that.
Y'all took mushrooms the one day in the past 3 weeks, 4 weeks that it rained. Yo.
Mhm.
What are the fucking odds, yo?
Whatever, bro. I mean, it was still cool.
It's
Like,
a
look,
vibe. It's a vibe.
low key, like while we were going on the lift back home and shit, I was looking out the window like with all the rain and shit, and that shit looked trippy. I like that. But yeah, it was still a fun ass trip. I low key want to do it again.
Now, Josh, did you take anything away in particular? Like, did a big message hit you or something?
From this trip, no. I'm gonna keep it a stack.
Yeah,
'Cause
same with me. Same with me.
I didn't take that much. You took more than me, but this time I didn't
I
take.
thought you took more than me.
Nah, bro, because I still have left. You have left?
A little bit.
Oh, okay, well,
But I had way more. Like I had less than you though to begin with.
You think so?
Yeah, I know so, bro. I measured it.
Well, I didn't really. There was nothing to take away from this. It was just a good time.
Next time we're taking the whole shit, bro.
Nah, the whole 8th, yeah. For sure.
Saturday, me and Dion and a couple of our chicks go.
Word?
More than one.
This Saturday?
Yeah, like a week from tomorrow.
Are we from tomorrow?
A week? Wait.
Next
sorry.
week. Next
Not
week.
tomorrow.
Okay,
But
okay.
next Saturday.
Oh, okay.
Give me like 2 weeks, bro. Give me like 2 weeks.
Yeah, because we just did it. We just did it
Oh,
like.
you sound like some pussy. No, I'm joking.
It's not even that, bro. It's like
I'm joking.
it's like you want the feeling to kind of like go away a little bit before you do it.
I'm with it. I'm never pussy. I'll do it right now. If you got shrooms on you right now, bro.
I left it at the crib, bro.
We got some on me.
Listen, I'm ready right now. I'm ready for whatever.
Not enough, but a tiny bit.
Nah,
You
low
guys
key,
have-
no. Now that you mentioned it,
I'm bro. I don't care. I'm ready.
we could get that shit after this podcast. Nah,
Also, I just want to full disclaimer. I'm a little bit lit right now.
All of us.
All of us are a little bit lit right now. So this episode is the lit episode.
We
So-
went from last week being the worst episode
just a
To
little-
now.
to the lit episode.
Fuck it, bro. So it's like, all right, if this episode is trash, I'm giving you the reason why.
It's not gonna be trash. Though.
Nah.
It's not gonna be trash.
We've already gave self-enlightenment from both of your guys' perspective, and then some shroom talk, other self-enlightenment. Like, y'all are killing it.
What about like? What do you think about shrooms though? Do you like doing shrooms? But like, I mean, obviously I know the answer, but I'm like,
Bro, what type of
I need you to
question?
elaborate. Like, why do you like it? Why do you like it though?
Niggas say you like doing shrooms, bro. What type of question?
I need you to elaborate though.
Absolutely, bro. It's something that like
There's no other feeling like it, bro.
it's no other feeling. Like if you smoke weed, it's not even like that. Like it's completely different from that. Like you could like, I feel like if you take the whole 8th maybe, or you take a large amount of shrooms, you're gonna take away something from it. Like you're gonna like something is coming away from that experience, bro. Like
Yeah.
hopefully it's a good one because it would be terrible if it's a bad one. Because also,
Even if it's a bad one, you still take something from it.
nah, bro, I didn't take nothing from that bad trip except for like, yo, I was just like, I wanted it to end, bro. It was nothing that I took
I
away.
did. When I had one bad trip, I did have a.
What you took away from it, bro?
I was being like too dependent on other people.
How long ago was that?
That was beginning, like, bro, it was crazy because I had this trip literally like at the beginning of like I think it was like January 6th of last year of 2020 before like the whole pandemic started and shit. And what I took away from it was just like it was the worst trip ever that I've had.
Why was it the worst trip, bro?
Yeah. Bro, it was like I was with this girl that I liked, and she was moving away. So this was gonna be like this was like one of our last days hanging out together. I wanted to have like a special experience and shit. Shit went south. Like she started bugging out. We were like together, but then she said she wanted to go home, so I sent her in an Uber home, and I was just alone for like 5 hours of the trip, just feeling like super guilty, super sad and shit. And yeah, like it was terrible, but I did come out with it like just I need to like stop depending on other people so much and kind of just rely on myself more. And little do you know, that kind of set the pace for the rest of the year, because you have quarantine right after, and that was like the perfect setup for me to like work on myself and really like develop some hobbies and yeah, just
bro. See, that was better than my situation. My situation was like I was already feeling bad already, and I'm like, yo, I didn't have any weed, and there was no way I could get weed that day. So I'm like, all right, I have these shrooms. I'm finna fuck around. Like, how bad could it be? I know niggas told me like, yo, you can't take shrooms, whatever, if you're not feeling good, whatever. I'm like, I'm the type of person where I need to see shit for myself. So it's like, I had to take them, bro.
I feel that too.
And I took them, and it was one of the worst mistakes that I've ever taken. Like, bro, it was...
Bro, the thing about it, too, is like when you're tripping, time goes by so slow, but you're feeling shitty when you're having a bad trip, and it's just like time is going by so slow while you're feeling terrible.
Bro, I tried to take a nap, bro. Bro, because the feeling was so overwhelmingly bad, my nigga. Like, I was like, yo, I'm going to take a nap to get out of this.
Bro,
I lay down, and I'm thinking, like, all right, I'm laying here for, like, it's been an hour, bro. It's been an hour. I'm probably going to wear off, whatever. It was, like, 15 minutes that I was laying there, bro, but it felt like an hour. I'm texting Ray, like, yo, can you please get on so you could, like, help me? Like, can you please get on Xbox so we can play something so we, so I can get this fucking whatever out of my fucking head. And I'm like, all right, so he's going to get on in an hour, so I'm just going to take a nap. Nap was like 15 minutes, bro. But it felt like an hour. Do you know how terrible that is, bro? To be trapped in a place for an hour, but it's only 15 minutes?
I do, bro. I do. Trust me, I do. I just wanted that day to end so bad, bro.
That's exactly how I felt, bro. I was like,
I just wanted that day to end so bad.
I want this day to end, bro.
That trip
I want it to be tomorrow already, bro. I want to be sober.
So you took nothing out of it, Josh?
No.
I mean, when you told me about it before, you kind of did tell me you took something out of it, but I guess it wasn't something that important.
Don't take shrooms when you not feeling good, bro. It's true what they say. Don't. That's what I took out of it. Do not take shrooms if you're not feeling good. If you're not in the right mind space, that's what I took out of it. It's true what they say. That shit's terrible if you take it.
Nah, yeah, like it's just gonna enhance whatever mood you're in. That's why they say like, I mean, I've heard people say like the best time to take shrooms is when you're actually like, when shit is going good for you. Yeah. But also, it's used to like treat people with like PTSD and depression and shit like that. So, I'm not saying it's like 100% accurate, but I feel like, here's how I see it. I used to be one of those people that was like, yeah, psychedelics are for everybody. Like everybody should do shrooms and like acid and shit like that. Now I may not see it that way because, like I said before, everybody's different. Everybody's been through like this different trauma and shit like that. Yeah. But what I will say though is like, if you want to do it, make sure that you do your research before. Like you should look at trip reports. If you know somebody that's done it before, ask them how it's been for them, and just kind of like know what you're getting yourself into beforehand. Because I'm telling you, that shit is different. It's not like weed. It's not like getting drunk. It's like none of that.
It's nothing like any of those experiences,
It's nothing like that. So you need to know kind of like what to expect. And also, if you're going to decide to do it, make sure you're in the right setting. That's the most important thing. Make sure you're with people that you're comfortable with. Make sure that you're in a setting that you're comfortable in. And that's going to be a huge factor that determines like whether or not you're going to have a good trip or not. And yeah, also like if you're one of those, like it's not the type of thing that you should be like peer pressured into, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that's just like, yo, do it right now or you pussy type shit. Like not like, I like to plan out my trips. I like to know exactly where I'm going to be at.
That's what I'm saying, because when you was telling me like, yo, you wanted to trip, and I'm like, bro, I don't know, not yet.
Yeah, like. And just whenever it feels right, like, do it then. You feel me? You shouldn't, like, if you feel anxious about doing it with a specific person or a specific place, like, don't do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your research, get prepared for it. And if you do all that, then honestly, I can say to me at least, it's been such a like my trips have been so fulfilling. You know what I'm saying? And they've been such a big part of like my 20s, to be honest, because I started doing them when I was like 21, and yeah, like it's I think it's been like a big influence on me, and it's helped me learn a lot. And some of my funnest days have been honestly like days that I've tripped. To be honest, like
No, that's facts,
I
bro.
have so many great memories.
I think for me, bro, our first trip was still my favorite trip.
Yeah, like that's definitely up there. Yeah, bro, that day, the day we went to the lake and shit, that shit was fire, bro. Yeah.
Getting to the lake, when we got to the lake, wasn't it like geese or some shit?
Yeah, I still have that video.
You still have that video?
Where you're like, it was like a goose pulling up, and he's like, yo, he trying to fight.
Because the way he was approaching was very aggressive, bro. So I'm like, all right, well, but this nigga won, bro.
Well,
So.
well, geese are aggressive.
They are, bro.
So
They are.
You
So
probably picked up on the energy.
yeah, I don't know.
Nah, I was feeling some. Nah, yeah, bro. We got.
That was a good day.
It was. I love that. I love that memory, bro.
And also, the time that we went to what was it?
Central Park.
Not even the.
Oh, the festival.
The festival.
Governor's Ball. Yeah, that was fire. Those
Yeah.
those would be like my top 3. You know, yo, it's crazy. We done it so many times. We could have a top 3 trips.
Bro, sometimes I talk to people and I'm like, yo, and I'm talking to them about shrooms and they're like, oh, I did it once or I never did it. And it's like, bro, I'm over here doing it like 4,000 times already, bro. And it's like, I'm thinking it's regular to everybody, but it's not, bro.
I'm gonna keep it a stack, bro. I've lost count of how many times I've done.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
But top 3 trips between us, though.
Yeah.
It's like the first trip that we had.
That's number 1 for me.
Then the Governor's Ball trip. And
That's
then,
number 2.
And
yeah.
then the one that we went to Central Park.
That's number 3. Yeah.
Yeah. Those 3 were like, those were amazing days, bro. Like, if I could, like, those are, you know, when Sister talks about them good days. Those are the good days she be talking about.
Scissor lying ass. Yeah, I remember her talking about them good days.
Why
bro.
do people say she lied?
Bro, she lied about having freckles, bro. She has a
Oh,
video.
those were drawn in, right?
Yeah, she has a whole video about talking about how she was born with freckles and how she was like made fun of. Da 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 da. But it's like, bro, does she have freckles now?
No, she don't. She does not have freckles.
Okay.
All right, bro. Let's get to the music, bro.
Let's get to the music.
That's what the people are here for real. So a few episodes ago, we said we should have an episode where we talk about our favorite mixtapes. So guess what? That's this episode. So I came up with a couple of mixtapes that to me have been some of my favorites most of them are like old from when I was younger and shit. But you know, those are like usually the shit that you find out about when you're like in high school and stuff like that. That's the shit that ends up sticking with you and ends
And
up being
also,
your favorite.
people aren't making mixtapes right now, so it's not like you like, you know. It's
True.
just not.
So yeah, for me personally, do you want to start off or you want me to start off?
I'm gonna start off.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna start off with everybody's favorite mixtape. I'm guaranteed, bro. Everybody loves this mixtape. I'm gonna say it. Section 80 by Kendrick Lamar. It
Do
was.
you consider that a mixtape?
Huh?
Do you consider that a mixtape?
Yes, because it was.
To me, it was an
What
album.
if it's on streaming? Because it is.
So it was 1999.
Oh, it is?
But that
Yeah,
was later.
it
That
is.
was way later though.
But it's the same amount. It's the same time. But the thing is, my introduction to Kendrick was Section 80, and
Okay.
it was I downloaded it off datpiff.com. So it was like
Okay.
to me, it's a mixtape.
That was on Dat Piff?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was
Yeah.
like I legit thought it was an album. Like I
An
thought it was.
album?
I thought it was for
Mixtape
sale.
was OD.
Yeah, I thought overly.
That's
dedicated.
another mixtape, but it's not like he only had one mixtape. around
Okay.
that time.
Okay. Cause yeah, I know he had like one called C4 before Overly
Yeah.
Dedicated, then Overly Dedicated,
Mhm.
and I thought Section 80 was like his first like indie
Like
album.
TDE album.
Yeah, like that was like his TDE album before he signed to Dre and shit.
So y'all would say that's an album?
To me, it always was, but I've heard
I
you're
feel
not,
it as
but you're
album.
not the first person that I've heard say that it's a mixtape though.
Facts. Not the first. Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but go ahead, run with it,
What's your favorite song off that?
bro. That's a hard question.
That is a hard question,
That is
bro.
a-
He even asked you, bro, but you answered for me, and it's true, bro. I don't know. That's a hard question.
That's a crazy album.
So, like, Rigor Mortis is off of that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's
That-
the one with
That
Rigor
is like
Mortis.
a high-level Kendrick Lamar song.
First off, let's start with the cover, bro. He got ammo. He got a fucking
A
weed
sax,
pipe.
right?
He got pills. He got fucking the Bible.
The Bible,
out,
bro. He got
like,
everything. Everything a nigga need, bro. He got in this picture, bro. If you
bro,
need it in
that
this,
cover
bro, he got it, bro.
That cover is legendary, bro. Real shit. I fucking love that cover. Damn, bro, you made me want to listen to this.
But
shit.
the fact that
like,
he has
like,
songs like Rigor Mortis,
Yeah.
Rigor Mortis alone, bro. That song alone, bro. Like,
God, bro, that shit is
That's,
crazy.
that's like one of those god tier first songs you hear by Kendrick when you're younger and you're like, whoa.
what was your first song that you heard by Kendrick?
It was probably Rigor Mortis or ADHD, one of those.
Yeah, one of those probably.
Mine was ADHD, and
Fuck that.
yo, I'm not gonna lie though, with his accent, I thought he was saying "fuck God," bro. And when I'm talking about the very first time I heard the song, I'm like, he's saying "fuck God." I'm like, who is this guy? Let me check him out.
Wait, were you against God at that point?
It's like, fuck God, bro.
And you're like, I like this guy.
Listen, Tyler was popping at that time, so
True.
but no, that wasn't the case. I was just like, who is this guy? Let me see what he's about. And I'm listening to the song, and I realized that it's literally just his accent, but he's saying "fuck that," and I'm like, yo, this is a fire ass song. So I look up, his shit, and then there's Section 80 out because I didn't know him before Section 80. I'm not even gonna lie and be like I was one of the fans before that because I wasn't.
I had heard one song by him before.
By Kendrick Lamar before Section 80.
Yeah, Michael Jordan, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
neither.
I
thought
did-
that
I don't
was
like
That's-
Michael Jordan.
I still don't like that song. I still think that song is trash.
Yeah.
But then later on, my cousin was the one that put me on to Section 80, and since then, I've been hooked. You feel me?
Well, Section 80 was definitely my introduction to this nigga Kendrick, and he has fuck yeah ethnicity. And then he has the last one, High Power, with like,
It was produced by Cole.
Woo!
bro, what a track, bro. What a track.
Bro, there are so many. Fucking Fuck Your Ethnicity, Hold Up, ADHD.
Is Keisha's song on that?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
a great song.
Keisha's song, Ronald Reagan era. We're far from good, not good from far.
I remember
Come on.
I had a homie that was telling me about this.
Rigor
and
Mortis.
He was telling me about Kendrick, and he was telling me about, yo, check out Section 80. I'm like, bro, he don't know nothing about music, bro. I'm not listening to this nigga. And then I listened to ADHD, and I listened to this shit, bro. I'm like, oh shit, this nigga is completely right, bro. This whole tape,
He's completely right.
he's the most right nigga that I know right now, bro. Like, this whole tape is fire, bro. Like, from start to finish, bro.
But to me, it also has one of the worst Kendrick songs.
Like what?
Nah, I think his mixtape before this has some of the worst Kendrick songs, but nothing on
But
this. Nothing on this.
that song, No Makeup, No Makeup, I don't like that song.
Okay.
Like
It's,
that.
I still like it, but
Like to me, that's a skip.
that's a skip.
Yeah, but aside from that, every other song is like a 9 out of 10 at least. So it's just like, still that album is fucking fire. But yeah, I fucking love that.
What about Hold Up?
I love that song, bro.
Great
Come on,
song.
come on, bro. Come on, like that song is fucking fire.
Oh shit, we about to get
I'm
canceled.
about to get canceled.
Well, just by the horns.
Yo, cut that out, bro.
24/7. Yo, come on.
So,
I love that song.
Just roughly, do you know how old you were when you heard that? Or that album in general?
I mean, it was like it came out like 2011.
No, but I know that I was in high school.
Okay.
I just know that, yeah.
Yeah, I was like a sophomore in high school type,
Because I remember
or a
people in
freshman.
high-
No, I
me
wasn't a freshman.
in high school telling me about
And
that.
since you brought Kendrick up, have you seen him live?
Yes, yeah. I seen him for the Damn tour where he had not Tyler, fucking Travis. Travis did. He had Dom before, but it was like while Dom was performing, I was buying merch, so I'm like,
Dom?
yeah.
Dom, like,
Drum? Is it
Oh,
drum?
Drum?
Yeah, drum.
I thought you said Dom, like Dom Kennedy.
No.
I thought you felt like Dom from like Future.
No. So Drum,
Drum.
he was performing.
I
and
think he changed his name actually.
don't care. But
That's
what I'm
just-
saying
yeah,
is,
yeah, we don't even listen to Broccoli. It's like,
don't care. But what I'm saying is that when he was performing, I was like buying merch and shit for Travis and Kendrick. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely seen him live. Shout out to Kendrick. I wish he would drop something,
Yeah.
or if he don't, whatever.
coming soon for sure though.
Bro, I am so ready for anything Kendrick drops.
I'm
bro,
telling you, bro.
so
After
ready.
Kanye did me dirty, bro, with the I don't care, bro. If you drop it, cool. But if not, I'm gonna just listen to your old shit. Is what it is.
At least he got he got material for us to listen to.
No, he does.
Yeah.
But okay, Section 80 that's my mixtape I want to talk about. What about you though? What's one of your mixtapes?
There's a couple, but the first one I want to talk about is Friday Night Lights by J. Cole, man. Friday Night Lights. I would also let me throw the warm up in there too. Cause when I first started listening to hip hop and shit, that was those were kind of like the first two mixtapes I was introduced to.
Bro, what was you listening to before hip hop, bro?
Just Spanish music, bro. Like
Okay.
reggaeton, fucking I don't
That's
know,
hip-hop, kind
whatever my parents were listening to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it's yeah, like when I started listening to that, my cousin put me on to J. Cole. He put me onto the warm up, and he put me onto the warm up right before Friday Night Lights came out. Now, like I think I said this in the episode before, but like I re-listened to the warm up and I don't like it as much as I did back then. But I think Friday Night Lights still holds that same weight that it did for me back then. I think still, like it's still J. Cole's best project, bro. Like
his best project, bro.
I think it's
Friday
his
Night
best.
Lights?
Yeah,
I would agree.
I think it's his
Even
best
better than For Your Eyes Only, or like,
bro. I hate that album.
or for.
Facts. That album's.
I don't like that album.
Okay,
Basura.
all right. It was okay.
I don't like that album.
Alright.
But yeah, I think by far it's his best like project. Songs like Vilmatic, Too Deep for the Intro, Farewell.
You think it was better than
2014? Yes.
2014 Forest Hill Drive?
Yes.
Overrated album.
Overrated?
That's a hot take from you, because actually, like, I think that's still Cole's best album.
I think that's Cole's best album too, bro. That's his best album, bro.
Yeah, that's his best album, but I still don't think it's better than his mixtape though.
Okay.
Like Vilmatic, Back to the Topic freestyle, fucking yeah, like everything, bro, everything. Like all the songs on that shit hit, and I think it was him showing his best side lyrically, his best side in storytelling, his best side when it comes to like social commentary and songs like Sea World and stuff like that.
Sea World is one of the first, like, it's not the first song I heard from from Cole. It was actually the one who was like Kendrick. Cole Got That Flame. That's when I heard it. I was like, I don't really care about it.
It's like Growing Simba.
Bro, like
yeah, that one I was
songs like Premeditated Murder cost me a lot. Like, bro, Farewell. I think Farewell still might be my favorite Cole song.
Nah, but
ever.
Sea World was the one that I was like, yo, what is he like? Because what he was rapping about was like obviously some serious shit, and it was like sad. And I'm hearing him rapping about it. I'm just like, oh shit, you know, he's been, you know, I don't know, because at the time maybe because rappers weren't rapping about that type of thing, so I just appreciated him for like bringing that to the light or whatever. But I was just like, oh shit, who is this guy? So that was my first introduction to J. Cole, for real.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, like some of my biggest griefs with like Cole's albums is like the production. Like sometimes I don't like the beats he makes, and
Kids on Drugs, you ain't fuck with that?
I like that album. I actually think it's underrated.
For sure.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
I think a lot of people, like, I see a lot of people say that For Your Eyes Only is better than KOD, and to me it's not at all.
I'm not gonna lie, I listened
Like
to KOD one time, bro.
I feel like you should revisit it. I'm gonna revisit it.
Like
actually.
I'm not even looking at it, but like that song 1994, that in itself is like a top tier J. Cole song. And I'm not even sure if that's the right song.
I think it's a good song, and I think, like I just said, to me, one of my biggest griefs with Cole songs is like their production. And I think KOD had some of his best production, or like at least some of the ones that were like the more fun songs to listen to, as opposed to like For Your Eyes Only and shit like that. Like I really don't like that album, even though a lot of people hype it up.
And that's a big thing where KOD was like an album where he wasn't producing the whole thing, if I'm not mistaken, right?
I'm not sure. I think he still produced a lot of it, but whatever the case may be, I just like
every
the
album before that. It was like produced, written. It's like, okay, well like that. That's kind of what made me kind of over J. Cole slightly, where it's like we hear the same sound over and over again, you know?
Yeah, type. But I think in Friday Night Lights, it was so sick to hear him rap about like beats like the one from Devil in a New Dress and Vilmatic and shit. Like they like see him rapping over songs like beats that are already classic and shit. Like that's so sick to me. And he did that in the warm up too with songs like Last Call. He rapped over the beat for Last Call. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like just seeing him in that bag was so sick. And I think. I think it was like really hungry back then because again he hadn't even dropped like his first debut album.
Yeah.
So he was like really hungry and just showing some of his best like skills. You know what I'm saying? And I really love that tape. I feel like I could throw that tape on today, tomorrow, 5 years from now, and I still fuck with it. So for sure that'd be like one of my favorite mixtapes. Okay. Yeah. You got another one you want to talk about?
Yeah. I think you want to talk about this one too, though. But 1999. This one for me was like, yo, it was played so heavily during high school, bro.
Bro, it's like the fact that we were in high school while Joey was in high school, and
that's what another thing why I think I love Joey Badass is because like he reminds me, like he's just so familiar, in terms of like, one, he's from the city that I'm from. 2, he was in high school around the time I was in high school. 3, he was coming up like I literally watched him come from 1989 to where he is now.
Facts.
So it's like
you watched the growth.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, yeah, I really fuck with him. But 1989 was one of the best tapes around that time, bro. Like 2000, whatever it came out of.
2012, I think.
12. Yeah. Whenever it came out, bro. it was like one of the best fucking mixtapes that came out around that time.
And you know what's crazy? I don't think, as far as I know, he hadn't dropped anything before that.
Solo, I don't think so. I don't know.
As far as I know, and the fact that this made so many like waves. No pun intended.
I was gonna say Waves dropped as a single before this mixtape, and that kind of got a spark going. Yeah,
but that got a huge bro.
It got a big ass wave, like you said. No
that got a huge buzz. You know what I'm saying? And like that's off one song. That's off one song.
The Waves single, it came with the other song that he had with Ab-Soul. And at the time, I was really fucking with Ab-Soul. I don't really listen to Ab-Soul right. Like
I haven't fucked with Ab-Soul since like Control System.
But back in the day, I was like heavy with the Ab-Soul because I'm like he's speaking that he dropping that knowledge.
Speaking that third eye shit. Nah, facts though. That's his whole thing.
And I was fucking with it though in high school. I'm like, yo, I feel so sophisticated listening to. I feel so sophisticated listening.
I feel so intellectual.
You feel me? Listening to this nigga Ab-Soul, so I'm like, I fuck with it. But nah, bro, this 1989 shit, bro. It starts off with Summer Nights, and then leads into Waves, and I think Waves is one of the best tracks. But I think
that's one of them timeless tracks, bro. Like, since 9-5, mama, I've been working 9-5,
bro. Like, I think my favorite though of this is probably Daily Routine, bro, because of the beat.
It's just a daily routine, bro. Come on.
I think if you look at track 4 to 5, Survival Tactics into Illuminati,
bro, with Capital Steez,
that is some R.I.P. That's some magic. Those two songs back to back, or like at that time, like you were saying, they were speaking to that third eye, like different kind of thinking perspective.
I was eating it up.
They were, but like they were ahead of the game. Like,
no, for sure, they definitely were.
Now, you know?
They definitely were.
And they were young.
That's the craziest part. It's like these niggas were like
they were still in high school, bro.
Young as fuck. Bro, young as fuck, dropping shit that was like completely fire, like way better than shit that was even dropping around the time from like dudes that's like grown and whatever. But
they were dropping music that kids our age now, 25, 26, 27 should be dropping.
Yeah,
and they were fucking 17, 16 years old.
You know what's crazy? Like bro. That's like they drop music at such a young age that even like the old heads were fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I think old heads was fucking with Joey Badass back in the day.
100%.
Yeah, because I know that I remember when the very first time I found Joey Badass, it was I think it was Survival Tactics, the one we had with Capital Steez, RP Capital Steez. That one, bro, I'm like, yo, because at the time I was like really into like 90s hip hop or whatever, and he was a guy that was like, I feel like he was bringing 90s hip hop, at least lyrically, into like the sound into like that time, that type of time. So I'm like, yo, I love this dude. He's in high school, he's the same age as me. Like he's doing things, but like he's making this sound that people around that time wasn't making
at all.
So I'm like, yo, this nigga is killing it. So I became a big ass fan from the very minute I heard that song, bro.
Oh yeah. And just building off of what you're saying, I feel like he was a big gap for the older heads who were kind of maybe not stuck in their way, but who wanted to hear like drums, snares, kicks, and lyrics.
And lyrics,
for sure.
And Joey was that guy who was 17 years old.
Bro, he was like 16, 17.
Which
like
you don't get, you know, like.
That's 16,
so 17-year-old
like honestly, that's so impressive
yes.
to achieve this. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't even just Joey; it was the whole Friends group. Like,
it was the pro era.
It was the whole pro era crew, and the fact that they even dropped the pro era tape, "Peep the Apocalypse." Yeah. That's another tape. That's another mixtape that I could throw in here. But it came out, I think, even maybe like the year after this.
Yeah.
Bro, that tape is fucking crazy, and I feel like it doesn't get any love. Like songs like Water.
Bro, the song Like Water, bro,
it doesn't get any love because unfortunately, like, Joey doesn't get enough love as he should, you know. Like if we're looking at rap, like he's more talented, probably puts out better music than like half of these rappers now. It's just like if for some reason it doesn't stick, you know.
Hot take.
I mean,
I think he's up there with like, in terms of lyrically, I think he's up there with like Kendrick and J. Cole. Because I know Kendrick and J. Cole, they're like the people that like people go to when they talk about lyrics. They talk about that they're the only two people that exist. But it's like people like Joey Badass exist.
Bro,
as well.
Joey got bars. Like,
but I'm
bars,
saying he doesn't. I know that, but I'm saying he doesn't get the recognition like he deserves.
He's one of those guys that like in 20 years from now, when we're having a real conversation, if you were to bring Joey Badass up, not a single person can disagree with you because they're like, well, he did consistently drop heat. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But yeah, bro, I love this mixtape.
Great.
Also, the last track where it's like the whole crew just rapping.
Yeah. Was it Snakes? Is that the one?
No, it's called. Well, here's the thing, which I find interesting. when it first dropped, that song was called Suspect.
Suspect. Yeah, and it's like all of them suspect niggas don't stay out, whatever. That
Suspect,
shit.
don't come outside.
Don't come outside.
You might get your wig pushed.
Which I
back
want to shout out
tonight.
to because they took that from Nas. That's one of Nas lyrics. But yeah, go ahead.
But now when it was put on streaming, it's called Third Eye Shit.
Yeah.
Which I find, I don't know why they did that, but whatever. Whichever's, just the last song is fucking fire. It's like a 10-minute just cipher.
With
basically.
all of them just going off. And that was the first time that I heard Pro Era. And I'm like, yo, who is this group? Because I already know Joey at this point. It's like, who's the rest of these dudes?
You got CJ Fly, you got Kirk Knight, Nick Caution.
Shut up, Kurt Knight.
People like that. And they still dropping music, you feel me? They still doing their own shit.
Yeah.
So shout out to them, bro.
Shout out to the Beast Coast.
Alright, so yeah, that was definitely one of the mixes I wanted to talk about.
What's another one you have?
Bro, come on. I mean, listen.
What's
This is
what?
a big one. I know this is a big one for you too, bro.
What's another one you have, bro?
This was a life-changing tape, bro.
Oh man, what you about to say?
A kid named Cuddy, bro.
Bro,
We were literally talking about this while we were tripping, bro. If he hadn't dropped this tape, we would not be friends, bro. Like, you would not be hearing us talk right now, bro. Like, the fact that he dropped Day and Night.
inadvertently created this friendship.
Yeah,
Created.
Man on the Moon.
Yeah, I mean, Day and Night was a Man on the Moon, too.
But even before that, though, like him dropping the Day and Night, like mixtape version or whatever, that was the reason we sitting here talking to y'all right now.
life-changing. Like, literally life-changing,
Can
bro.
I have a hot take?
What's up?
That for me is a top 3 mixtape of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, I
What,
mean,
what would be number one?
Well, I would possibly bring it up after this one, but I'll save it for after that.
Okay.
What I would say is my favorite mixtape of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But back to Day and Night or a Kid Named Cudi. Do you guys have a memory of like hearing this, or did you guys even hear about maybe Man on the Moon 1 first, and then you heard, oh shit, he had a mixtape named A Kid Named
low
Cudi?
key, I think I might have. I'm not sure, but I think
Same for
I
me.
think that might have been the case for me. But yeah,
I can't remember. I just know that I heard Dana was the very first song,
yes.
and so maybe because he had a video, and I'm pretty sure by the time he had a video, he
It
had
was
the
for
album.
the
up.
album.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
for the album. So maybe yeah,
I
probably.
think all of us are on that exact same thing where we probably heard and saw that Day and Night video, heard the album of A Kid or A Man on the Moon 1, and then went back like how we should with music and listened to some real shit.
Nah, bro, that shit was. What can I say, bro? Come on, like Down and Out, Maui Wowie.
Maui, Wowie, bro, my nigga.
Come on,
Cuddy get it.
Cuddy get
the
it.
Prayer,
The,
baby.
the prayer, come
Hold
on.
on. Before we start talking about anything else, we need to talk about the prayer, bro.
Woo!
Man on the Moon.
No. Back to the prayer.
The prayer. First of all, what was it? He sampled Band of Horses.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
sampled
Funeral.
Band of Horses Funeral, which is a song that I found out because of him.
Whew, so great. Such a great song.
Bro,
That's a good ass
I
song,
just
bro.
want to cry right now. Just talking about this song. And if I die before I wake, I pray to the Lord my soul to take
My
because
man's-
I'm ready for a funeral,
My
bro.
nigga, my
Like
man's just saying the whole prayer, bro.
the
before-
words he's saying, bro. It's no way you cannot feel it in your heart and your soul, bro. I'm like, if you don't feel those words, you don't. You're not a person, bro. You're not a human. Like, you're an inanimate object.
Even the way he sings the prayer, if you listen to the original Band of Horses version, and then you
Yeah.
listen to his, he turns like a rock emo song into a hip hop emo song, and it is done
So perfectly.
spectacularly.
So perfectly.
Maybe the best ever, other than maybe like a Kanye-esque song. You know what I mean?
And yo,
And songs like Man on the Moon, again, like, just moving on from this, but like, songs like Man on the Moon, like, that explains his whole persona. Like, I be that man on the moon.
But not even that.
I'm
That
up
sets
on
the
the
sound
moon.
for music that we hear nowadays. Like some of the spacey, oozy, like Cardi music we get is all because of that.
that shit comes from Kitty, bro.
Yeah.
From Cuddy, bro.
From Kitty.
Kitty, bro. Listen, bro. I've been drinking, bro. Forgive me, y'all. You feel me? I can't pronounce no more.
So
I can't.
this might be a tough one. Other than maybe the prayer or like one of the obvious Day and Night or Man on the Moon. What's your favorite A Kid Named Cudi song?
I think for me, it might be Down and Out.
Whew, that's a great
Besides,
one.
Or 50 Ways to Make a Record. That shit
that's
is
fire.
underrated.
And also he samples what's the name of that band? It's the two guys. Fuck.
MGMT?
No. It's
What
the
song does he
two
have
white
that-
guys. They
Yeah,
make-
it is MGMT if you're thinking about them. He samples them, if I'm not mistaken.
It's another song, but 50 Ways to Make a Record. He doesn't sample them. He samples another group.
Cuddy Spasm's fucking great.
Simon and Garfunkel.
Oh, Simon and Garfunkel, yeah.
I feel like people don't know about them, so I don't know. But if you don't know about them, you should probably check them out. I fuck with them. And I think that... Because he's another person that put me onto them. He put me onto, like, mad different shit. Like, shout out to Cuddy, bro.
If you look at this track list as I'm looking at it, there might not be one bad song on it.
Heaven and Night.
Bro,
Save My Soul.
Yeah.
Pillow Talk.
Pillow Talk!
You forgot about Pillow Talk, nigga? Because you didn't bring it up, bro.
Embrace the Martian.
Embrace the Martian, bro.
My God.
That is the first Kanye West-esque song ever created.
Bruh.
For like, My Beautiful Dark. That is the blueprint for it.
Embrace the Martian, bro.
God, this mixtape is so goated. Like, Cuddy is the GOAT. I don't give a fuck.
They don't even got this shit. They don't got the shit on streaming though. I don't understand why.
No.
They don't. I mean, he did say he was working on it though.
Yeah, okay.
But exactly like Josh said, you gotta clear up something like Garfunkel sample. You gotta clear a band.
Bro, clearing samples.
Yeah, and that's gonna take time.
Clearing samples is the reason why we don't have most of these mixtapes on streaming services. That's what it comes down to. But you know what? That Piff is still up though.
Thank God I'm Fresh is a great song with Chip the Ripper. Yo.
Shout out to Chip the Ripper.
Bro, every song with Chip the Ripper and Cuddy is fire. They don't miss. They don't miss.
But I think because you asked what was my favorite song for Cuddy besides the one you mentioned. I think Know Why. I don't know if you know that one.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, like when he talks about like why.
But that's not on the mixtape though.
It's not on the mixtape.
It's not Lucy, but it's
like
a
not
Lucy
on the mixtape.
But
I just wanted to bring it up because that's such a good song.
Facts.
That's such a good ass song.
Bro, because it's so relatable. Because like, I know you made me different for a reason, God.
Bro, when I heard that song, I was
think
like,
I know why.
Bro, I was like, yo, somebody else feel like how I feel, bro. That's crazy.
That's how it is with his music, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody loves it. It's like, I'm not alone.
100%.
I fuck with him, bro. Shout out to Cuddy.
Bro, and we were talking about this while we were tripping, but we were like, bro, imagine like being Cuddy, right?
Yeah.
And knowing that you have sparked so many like friendships, so many people. Like,
Yeah, because it's not just ours. I'm pretty sure that like
there's like a million other people that like us that.
I think you saying that is the exact reason why it took almost 10 years to get Man of the Moon 3. Because he knew he didn't want to let people like us down.
Yeah.
You know how much pressure
that's a lot, bro. That's a lot of pressure.
For an artist who creates Man 1 and 2, not even caring about it, like he cared about his fans, but that was a real art of him. He now has all this pressure and bullshit on him from people like us who like, who gives a fuck, but like, he should just creating his art, but like, that's why we got it 10 years late, you know?
No, I agree with that.
But I'm honestly, he delivered though, so I don't go like, I'm so happy about that. And I feel like not a lot of other artists could live up to that hype. That
only generational talents.
Type, yeah. Shout out to Cuddy, man.
Shout out to Cuddy, bro.
Again, this is the Kid Cudi podcast.
Cuddy the GOAT.
At this point.
Bro, all these mixtapes that we were talking about.
Great.
They're so good, bro.
Now, did the introduction to like people that I still love to this day? Kid Cudi, Frank Ocean.
I think that's what truly, like, if we were to like strip shit down to our barest, like, what's the reason we truly find shit?
It's because of these first
so
mixtapes, bro.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah. So you said yours was the last one you just stated.
What
was
A
it?
Kid Named Cudi.
Kid Named Cudi.
Okay.
Yeah, Kid Named Cudi.
A Kid Named Cudi. If you haven't checked that out, I don't know why you would.
If you're a Kid Cudi fan and you haven't heard this mixtape,
you're not a fan.
Facts.
You're not a fan, bro. I don't know what else to tell you. You're not a fan. You need to get on this shit yesterday. Like, not today. Yesterday. Like, listen to this right now. Look it up right now.
And then, so alright, so then back
What's
to
next?
me.
What's next, bro? What's next?
Frank, bro.
Let's talk about Frank.
The man I got on my shirt right now, bro. Frank Ocean, bro.
Yo, show off the shirt, bro. Show off the shirt.
Where could they buy it?
You feel me? Right on my website, Made in the Dark NYC.
Bro, stand up. Show it off, bro.
You can go cop the shirt. You feel me? Feel me? Got my artwork right here, and I got the truth in the back that says it's inspired by him.
Oof.
You feel me?
You feel me?
But bro, the first thing that I heard from what was the first thing you heard from Frank Ocean, bro? Was it from his mixtape? Or was it from
It was Thinking About You, which I think dropped after the mixtape.
Yeah, no, it was the first thing I heard because my cousin was playing. I'm like, who is this guy that she fucking playing, bro? But it was I think a Novocaine
Ooh.
Same.
That's the first song I heard from this nigga, bro. And the thing is, cause like I didn't want my little cousin to put me onto music, so I was hearing it. I'm like, yo, this shit low key fire, but I didn't want to let her know that I like that song. So I didn't really look into the guy later until he dropped the album, and then that's when I came back to it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. But it turned out, yo, this fucking mixtape, bro, was fire, bro. Strawberry Swings. One thing about me is that I love an artist
Oh
that
my god, that song.
that
bro.
samples other artists that I like or bands that I like, and he sampled
You haven't
Coldplay.
even said the mixtape yet.
What? Man?
What's the mixtape name?
Oh,
Nostalgia Ultra.
Yeah, Nostalgia Ultra. If you haven't checked that out,
It was Frank Ocean's first official project.
yeah, official. I mean, he has some stuff before that, but
Yeah, but he said like that wasn't released by him. Like that
Okay.
Lenny Brawl, whatever.
Yeah.
That he said that wasn't arranged by him. That wasn't like put
Well,
together by him.
well, that's just-
It's out there, but you know,
Yeah.
it wasn't like an official project.
Either way, though, but what I'm saying is that like he has a song that starts off with like Strawberry Swing, which has a sample from Coldplay. Coldplay is one of my favorite. Like, bro, if you haven't, everybody loves Coldplay. So I don't even, because I don't see how you could like even be watching this and not love Coldplay. But he has a sample from Coldplay with that one. But Novocaine was the very first song that I heard from him, and I'm like, yo, this is so fire. How could he top this? And then the next song that I heard was We All Try.
Great song.
Bro, but that song Strawberry Swing, it has some of the most beautiful lyrics I've ever heard, bro. And my thing, like I think I've said it before, but one thing I love about Frank, aside from everything else, is his writing, bro. Like the way, like his lyrics.
Yeah.
He said,
What do you say?
he
bro?
said, just in case an atom bomb comes falling on my lawn,
Mhm.
I should say and you should hear
Yeah.
that I've loved the good times here. I've loved our good times here.
Bro, don't say that I'm about to cry, bro.
Bro, like, I already feel the tears building up in my eyes, bro. Like, that is such a beautiful line, bro. Like, how the fuck does somebody come up with that?
And then another sample that I'm here for, bro, is that There Will Be Tears. There's a guy called Mr. Hudson. I think people,
Yes.
a lot of people sleep on him, bro.
Yes.
Especially his first album, where he even has like features from Cudi and Kanye. Yo, he's I don't know. That first album is really amazing, and I'm like, I love people who sample shit that I already love already.
Mhm.
So it's like that song "There Will Be Tears," fire. Song for Women, fire. Love Crimes,
Songs for
fire.
women, come on, bro.
Swim Good.
Woo.
You know what song I really like from that tape?
He even has that as a single like that you could download now. So it's like he knows that shit is fire.
Building off what you said, Josh, of songs that you know that like Frank can elevate to his own style.
Yeah.
For me, like the first song I heard by him was "American Wedding."
Oh my god.
Yeah,
I was just about to bring that up,
yeah,
bro.
That's
I
one-
think that's still one of his best songs.
that's one
honestly.
of the greatest songs initially, Hotel California, that he flips into like a ballad for himself. Like, amazing.
Bro, that song is so fucking good.
Bro, this is literally when I heard like Frank Ocean, bro. I was like, yo, low key, I'm a little bit gay, bro. Because like, bro, I heard this nigga's music, bro, and I was like, I became attracted to this man, bro. I'm like, yo, he's amazing, bro. I love him so much.
You know what song I really like too?
What's crazy, bro?
Nature Feels.
Okay, yeah.
I think that's one of
Fire.
the most underrated ones in that tape. The one he's like, I've been meaning to fuck you in the garden. And it's just
Swim Good's huge for me too.
Swim Good, obviously. We all, bro, it's so many.
We All Try. I feel like I wish he would just put this on streaming, bro. We All Try is definitely one that needs
Again,
to be on
it's the
streaming.
samples, bro. It's the samples.
Yeah, it's probably never gonna be up there, honestly. With like,
I don't think so, but.
with shit like There Will Be Tears and then the Coldplay sample, I highly doubt that that's gonna be.
And bro, it's not even that. It's the American Wedding sample because it sampled the. It's the Eagles that did
Yeah.
the Hotel California song. They'll never clear that shit, bro.
Oh, okay.
They'll never clear that shit. So, but bro, American Wedding songs like Dust, Love Crimes. Come on, bro.
I was gonna say there's songs like "Love Crimes," "There Will Be Tears," and maybe even songs for women that like give me a very big 808s and Heartbreaks vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just want to know if you guys have thought the same thing or feel similar.
Well, for
Now that you mention it, I agree with you, but I had never thought of it like that.
for me, There Will Be Tears, mostly because of Mr. Hudson and his involvement in with 808s and Heartbreaks to begin with anyway. So like I can see where you coming from with that. So I definitely fuck with it because of that as well.
Yeah, I could see that too. But yeah, man, bro, it's like me talking about all these mixtapes. It makes me just want to listen to them again, like all
Yeah.
over, bro. Like,
Now, would it be cool if I brought up one mixtape that, for me, I think is one of my favorite, not just because of
Go ahead, bro.
like
Absolutely,
context,
man.
but
Absolutely,
like everything
absolutely.
that happened since.
Yeah.
So like obviously we talk about Mac. I mean, what's it called? We talked about Cuddy. We talked about like everybody that we've loved. We haven't brought up Travis yet, which is a great mixtape.
Farrell?
Arrow
Was it Arrow Farrell?
Al Farrell.
Bro.
I would even say possibly before. I was gonna bring up Faces, but before that, I would say maybe even. You think Al Farrell's better than Days Before Rodeo?
to me, it's not. But
Damn, that's a good question. I don't know. And the reason I say I don't know is because that was my introduction to him.
Yeah.
And I was obviously I'm gonna hold that differently. But honestly, probably not. I think it's like it's him getting to where he is, but he's not there yet. He's not there.
but it's like
That was definitely my introduction.
It
to
already,
him.
but in All Farrell, it already shows his potential though,
Some
and like,
glimpses
and the
to
fact
it.
that he's different.
And the fact that he had a song with ASAP Ferg, which ASAP Ferg is one of my favorite artists, and
Great.
he had him on like way back then.
2011.
Bro, that was so long ago. That was like
Yeah.
so long ago, and that song was fire. That's honestly what made me get into Travis was the fact that he had a song with ASAP Ferg, and obviously I love ASAP, whatever, because I'm from New York, bro.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
But the one I wanted to bring up major, which is over Miguel's left shoulder, Faces by Mac.
Yeah.
Do you guys do you guys love that mixtape?
I absolutely love that mixtape, man. I think it's still one of my favorite Mac projects, and yeah, I think it's just up there. It's up there.
Yep.
For me, it's like I had to go back. It's like I didn't know about it when it came out because I wasn't a big Mac fan because I heard my introduction to Mac was Kids. So for a long time, I was really just like completely off like Mac.
Yeah.
I'm just like, all right, I don't want to listen.
Because that's like poppy white rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, I'm not listening to this. But it was when he had a song with Joey Badass.
Yep.
That-
America.
And
KK.
that was on Macadelic.
That was on a different mixtape.
Yeah, that was
but
on, that was that song America.
But that's what made me like more interested into his music and like
And just looking into him. and
yeah,
shit.
just looking to him pretty much. And that's when I found Faces, and I'm like, yo, Faces is actually a dope project.
Cause Macadelic was that one.
Cause he had Lil Wayne up there too, bro.
He had Juicy J on that.
Yeah, he had
Rick
Juicy
Ross
J,
on
Lil
that.
Wayne,
Yeah, French Montana.
When I seen those names, that's why I'm like, yo, wait. So the guy that made Kids that I'm thinking about, I'm thinking he's trash. But there's no way he could be trash and also have those people. on his
Macadelic
music.
was the one project that like really shifted his
trajectory.
his
yeah.
trajectory and like his perception to the public,
Or-
cause after Blues Like Park he got panned by all the critics and everybody like kind of shitted on him, especially like that infamous Pitchfork like 1.0 rating of Blues Like Park.
And it wasn't that. It wasn't.
It wasn't a 1.0, like come on. But after that he dropped Macadelic and it's like after that people were just like, okay, he's not just this poppy frat rap white guy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then Macadelic, man, bro.
The very
I
first
have
song,
so many feelings about this project, bro.
the very
Like,
first songs I heard from Faces though, I'm not gonna lie, was the grand finale, which is the end of the thing. But
that
it's
sounds like really like you're about to die type shit.
What about he starts the entire album mixtape off with
Should have died already. Came in, I was high already. Come on, bro.
But, and
I relate to that line so much.
And throughout the whole thing, like you go through the track list, like Here We Go, Friends, Angel Dust,
Angel Dust.
Angel Dust.
Bro,
Alone.
Angel Dust sounds like some creepy shit, bro. Like,
he was one of the most. I think if you're from our perspective of music, you can really understand the sound that he, Earl, like Navy Blue. If you listen to Navy Blue back in that time, and even Damo, anybody from like that similar vein of like deeper, darker rap.
Yeah.
They created a really heavy vibe that pushed so many of their careers.
and just the context behind that project too, like him being drugged out and
Yeah.
just literally just living in the studio with his friends, like not leaving the crib, not leaving the studio, and just being locked in making music. And this is what came out. And there was like a tweet that he posted that he was just like, yo, I was not on earth when I made Faces.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And It's some wild shit.
Is it on streaming services? No, right?
It's not. It's not.
It should be.
I heard rumors that it's gonna be there, but it's so many songs on there, it's so many samples that I don't think it's gonna be there anytime soon. And if it is, I don't think it's gonna be
Another thing
every
too.
song.
Am I bugging, or is it one of the albums that like he has Schoolboy Q on it?
Yeah, he had Friends with Schoolboy Q on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, he didn't rap. He did like ad libs and a little bit of the chorus.
Yeah, that was on Angel Dust.
Okay.
And that song sounds so creepy, like so, like mysterious or some shit. But my favorite song from that is New Faces.
V2.
V2 with
Earl.
Earl and Wretch.
Yeah.
Bro, they killed that shit. That beat, everything. It's just so fucking good. Man. Bro, all these talk about all these mixtapes making me so fucking like nostalgic.
Or Dash, not Wretch. Yeah.
Dash, my bad, yeah, Dash.
It's just that I hate to be an old head, bro, but like, yo, mixtapes.
Bro,
from
this
that
shit
time,
came out. This shit came out in 2014,
This
bro.
was real music. This was when artists were putting out music just to get recognized for putting out good music.
It was no Spotify, no Apple Music. They would just literally put them on .piff or
Dat
whatever other,
Piff.
you
Yeah.
know, or
Or
whatever.
like their website, whatever.
Hot
Yeah,
New
whatever.
Hip Hop.
Yeah, like those are websites that you had to go and download. And honestly, sometimes maybe it came with the pictures. Maybe it didn't come with the pictures. Maybe the track list was fucked up.
Yeah, you had to like rearrange it.
Come
and
on,
shit.
bro. Like, come on,
Bro,
bro.
I'm gonna keep it a bug. One thing I used to be into back then was like
Getting the pictures.
I used to be in like forums and shit,
Yeah.
and there was like sections where people would make their own custom art. So I remember I used to like download the custom art that people would make, so like just custom cover art for different albums and shit
Yeah.
or mixtapes,
Yeah.
and I would like download it onto my phone that way.
Now I was definitely like into like I had to download the shit so I could put the artwork because I hated not having the artwork.
Yeah. Bro, but yeah, like I know everybody has like their favorite like era of like hip hop and shit, but I think to me, what really shaped my taste in music and stuff like that, any music that came out between like 2019 and like 2012, 2013, I think that's the shit that like really shaped me to like what I like now.
When
that
did
really
My
shaped
Beautiful
taste.
Dark Twisted Fantasy?
That came in 2010.
2010.
I would say
Yeah.
2009 to 2015 is like Dat Piff era of peak. Like you're getting
2009
French
on.
Montana's Mac and Cheese.
You got
shit,
French
like,
Montana, you got Wiz
Rick
Khalifa,
Ross.
Cushion
Wiz Khalifa.
Cushion OJ,
Wiz
like,
Khalifa.
You got Wiz Khalifa, Cushion OJ,
Oh.
Taylor Alderdice. You got
Taylor
fucking.
Alderdice
you
has
got-
the song Grinder on it. One of the best rap songs to me of all time.
You got Currencies, all his tapes. Like, come on, bro. Like, it's so
Damn,
many.
bro, I'm
It's
feeling
so
old,
many.
bro.
It's so many things, bro. It's wild to think about this shit. It's like shit from 2011 is 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It feel like it's not that long ago. It feel like it's not that long ago.
10
But
years
it's
ago,
mad
bro.
long ago.
Bro, 10 years ago is a long ass time. That's a lot of years, bro. 10 years? That's a lot of years, my nigga.
It really is, bro. But I love
Fuck
it
it though. It's still good. It's
Yeah,
still-
just imagine what we're about to get in the next 10 years. So now let me ask you this.
What's up?
Out of any artist in the world, no matter how big or small they are, if one of them had to drop a mixtape, who would you want to hear it from?
A mixtape? Kanye.
And
Yeah.
why is that?
Because I know you see what he was doing with the Good Fridays. So I just imagine a complete project that's not official or like on streaming services or whatever, but something like
But that
that.
wasn't just Kanye. That was like
That was all a
80%
good.
other
That was all a
people.
good
Yeah.
music, but still, but that
Yeah.
was. You
Yeah.
know that was written by Kanye though. Come on.
Yeah, it's like
You think
he's
all those
the
songs
he-
are written by Kanye when he hasn't even written all of his songs?
he's
Fuck
the
outta
first
here,
name
bro.
at the very least. At the very least is Kanye featuring.
Yeah.
So it's like okay. I think a whole project of sounds like that would be fire.
Hell yeah. I feel that. What about you, Miguel?
Damn, that's hard.
A mixtape, bro. Who?
Just a mixtape. I'm dying to hear some Kendrick, bro. I'm sorry, like I'm really dying for some new Kendrick.
He did drop that. Like the one thing that's like mixtape esque is the shit that he dropped. That it's like it's not an album.
Untitled.
Untitled.
Yeah.
But
It's
that
like
was
that.
just like throwaways. Like that
But
wasn't even
none
a
of those songs
mixtape.
are throwaways. He has Levitate off that.
Like they're still great.
Yeah, they're like some.
They're still
10
amazing,
or
but
10
it's just
songs.
like those were just the Pimp a Butterfly throwaways, really.
Okay.
And it's crazy that they're still amazing songs because it just shows how good he is. But off rip, like, yeah, I would love to see I just need something new from Kendrick. I'm sorry, like I think probably if I was to pick somebody to hear something new from, I think my top one would be Kendrick, and then probably Frank right after. But Yeah.
Damn, bro, I didn't even think about Frank, but yeah, Frank for
I'm
sure.
just so desperate for some new Kendrick, bro.
If I'm thinking about like real like mixtapes, no offense to Kendrick or even Frank, I don't feel like they were mixtape artists. Like I would love to hear like a Tyler, like an old school, not maybe necessarily the context that he talked in before.
Because Tyler used to be on some wild... Like, I've definitely went back to and listened to his old shit,
bro. Like Bastard and shit.
Bro, my man was... He would be canceled, bro. Like, the shit...
I can't wait until this new generation realizes that before he came out, he was, like, trying to kill all the gay people in the world.
I've seen TikToks already, like, pointing it out and shit, but obviously, like, it's too late for that. Like, it's
that and also just other things, bro. Just, like, he would be definitely canceled, bro, for sure.
He's not canceled. Yeah. Even Cole, bro. Cole used to say some low-key problematic shit, bro. Like
everybody was saying problematic shit, bro. Let's just put it like that.
Time, yeah. Who cares?
It was a different time. Like
it really was. It really was a different time. Another tape that I wanted to bring up was House of Balloons by The Weeknd, bro.
That was my introduction.
Bro,
that
was everybody's introduction because that was the first one.
I didn't even know what this nigga looked like, bro.
That's kind of like part of the appeal of it, bro. It's the fact that you see this cover.
Yeah.
It's just a girl with her titties out in a bathtub with a bunch of balloons over her. Mm-hmm. And you just hear this whole different sound of music, of like R&B. And
yeah, I never heard singing like that, really.
To this day, bro, it's like, that was such an iconic time, bro. Like, just being, like, low-key being on Tumblr during that time.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. That whole time between the mixtapes, bro, and like Tumblr, bro, it was really a time, bro. That was
different. And
it was different.
I didn't relate to anything he said because I was like probably 15 at the time, if not younger. But, bro, I still felt that shit, man. Like and it still holds up, bro. Like I still be clapping cheeks to the morning, like.
Bro, I would be on the bus to high school, listening to that shit, bro. Like not relating to any of the things he's saying, but I'm like, yo, this shit's still fire. Fuck it.
Like, I'm still out here listening to the morning, listening to the party and the after party, listening to the whole shit, really. But actually, he just uploaded the original version of it. Because, he dropped, like, the 3 original tapes.
It's on streaming services?
Yeah, he dropped House of Balloons, Thursday, Echoes of Silence, all within 1 year.
Yeah.
But then he dropped Trilogy, the album.
Yeah, which is all 3 of them.
Which is all 3 of them combined, plus like a bonus track for each of the tapes. But the thing is, like, it wasn't really the original tracks. Like, it kind of was remastered a little bit.
To get them on the Spotify.
Yeah, kind of. But now, recently was House of Balloons' 10-year anniversary. And he uploaded the original tape on Spotify and streaming services and all that shit. And yeah, bro, I love listening to this. That song, The Knowing, Loft Music.
The Knowing, bro.
Wicked Games, come on.
Wicked Games, bro.
The Morning, all that money, the money is the motive. Come on, bro. Like, and I think also, like, not only the music, but really just like that whole mysteriousness behind it.
Yeah. I think that was something too. Like, yeah, because at that time,
that added to it a lot.
I literally did not know what this dude looked like. Where he was
people
from.
Thought it was a group. People thought The Weeknd was a group for the longest time. He didn't do no interviews until like Kissland and shit like that.
Because honestly, anything you type in with The Weeknd, it would just come up like white girls with their boobs out or like a balloon.
Yeah.
Like a balloon, bro. It's like those are the only 2 things that you could really like in the beginning, the very beginning. That was like Weeknd-esque, like when you would search it up.
Facts, bro. But yeah, I'd say that's definitely one of my favorite mixtapes ever. Like. Okay. Still to this day, and I wouldn't call myself like a Weeknd stan. Like I'll definitely listen to anything that Weeknd puts out, but I'm definitely not one of like his biggest fans or anything like that. But I'm still definitely very attached, very much a big fan of his early work, especially this tape. And also, I would say Echoes of Silence would probably be my favorite Weeknd projects.
Okay. One for me that I feel like, bro, when I heard it, it really changed not only the way that I was like listening to music, but like how I dressed. Is this person A$AP Rocky, bro? His first mixtape, his Live Love ASAP.
First off, that name is fucking fire. Cause also ASAP stands for Always Strive and Prosper. It's not like that. It's not as soon as possible. The way they flipped it is Always Strive and Prosper. So Live, Love, Always Strive and Prosper.
R.I.P. Yams.
The fucking
Yeah.
Classic cover of him ghost inhaling and in front of the American flag,
Black and white.
black and white. I
Bro,
actually want to get a poster of that.
The song, first of all, it starts off crazy with the song Palace. And also, I want to say that these niggas was wearing Palace before I even knew about Palace. If y'all don't know about the brand, whatever. But it's a brand called Palace, and these niggas was rocking Palace way before I even knew what Palace was.
Because they were on that British shit, yeah.
That, like, they were just on a whole nother level. Like, if you from New York, you seen ASAP, the whole ASAP crew, and just known that they were just a different type, like, around that time. There was nothing like everybody else in New York around that time. Then he has Pesos, which...
Classic.
Yeah,
Bruh, like...
bitches say I'm hot, and I told her I agree.
Take a minute, pause the podcast, go and watch the Pesos video.
Whew.
That's a moment. You just had to be there, bro.
That's a
You just
moment in
had to-
time.
That's a moment in time. you
With
had to be
ASAP,
there.
when that was the first video I seen from this nigga Rocky, and I'm like, yo, bro, who the fuck is this dude, bro?
They stepping out the bodega and
Second,
shit.
yo, but the nigga had the bandana, bro. Like him and Ferg, before I even knew who Ferg was, bro. I'm like, yo, these niggas is fly. This music is fire. The thing is, too, that I'm a big fan of Bone Thugs and Harmony, and like they kind of like, they don't sound like Bone Thugs and Harmony, but like they kind of bring
Influence
like,
for sure.
they definitely
They were
influenced, for
definitely
sure.
influenced
So
by
like
them.
I already was listening to them like when I was like younger, when I wasn't supposed to be listening to them, but like I heard it and like I could hear the influence that they like Southern rap had on the whole ASAP crew and shit like that.
Hell yeah.
And then like he has a song called What's Up?
Yeah.
Bro, you know that song What's Up? The videos for that and the song alone, bro, that shit was like, yo, these niggas changed the game. These niggas the best rappers in the game.
I mean, he does have a song on there called Houston Old Head. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like,
exactly,
You can
yeah.
already tell he was
Yeah.
influenced by the Southern sound.
Mhm.
And even Purple Swag.
Purple
like,
Swag, where they had the white girl saying the N word, bro. I remember that
Trilla.
shit, bro.
Bro, that last track too, I fucking love that last track.
Out of this world.
Out of this world. Could have
Demons.
been J. Cole if I made
Demons,
J. Bo.
Acid Drop, bro. These niggas was just kissing pink.
Every song produced by Clams Casino was a heater at that time.
Clans
Bro, you
Casino,
don't understand, bro. Like Clams Casino around that time, bro.
Clans Casino and Space Ghost Perp.
If you didn't, if
Space Ghost Perp.
Yeah. Could have been the GOAT if he didn't get blackballed by ASAP Mob.
That's true. That's true. That's the whole other topic. But yo, like this mixtape though was like the introduction to the whole ASAP Mob because I didn't know ASAP. I didn't know
Of
nothing
course.
about ASAP or anything like
course.
that.
This was the first song that I heard with Hugh on it, which was Brand New Guy.
Oh my, bro, I fucking love that song. Still,
I
I'm
love
not gonna
that
lie, bro.
song.
If somebody was to say, "Yo, we need you," oh hold on.
Yo,
Yo, we're about to get copyrighted, bro.
You can't get copyright for something they can't copyright.
Exactly, bro. Hold up.
Well, the sample might be copyright.
Oh, that's good. I'm gonna turn it
I
off.
know.
But
I'm
yo,
gonna turn it off.
I saw ASAP Rocky live for this mixtape, and he brought Schoolboy Q out, and Schoolboy Q got booed.
Booed?
Because nobody knew who me, Maurice, who you know, and our friend Chris were screaming like, play Fig Street, play like all these shits off of his original.
Was he opening for his ASAP?
opening
Shout out
for
Schoolboy
ASAP.
Q.
Schoolboy Q, one of the most underrated rappers.
Shout out Scuba Q for sure.
I don't think he's on the radio anymore.
I think. I mean, if you look at it like it's like Kendrick. If you look at it like the TDE, it's like Kendrick and then him.
Yeah, of course.
He should be up there.
Yeah, he should be up a little bit higher. I think. Cause like honestly, it's like him. What? Schoolboy Q.
My TDE ranking is
Absol, J Rock.
But like,
But I think SZA is past those guys, so it's like Kendrick and then SZA.
so my rating. My rating
I think we're on
is
the same one.
Kendrick,
Yeah.
Schoolboy,
Yep.
Isaiah,
Yep.
SZA,
Yeah.
and then
SZA surpassed all those guys though.
not to
Surpass
me,
who?
not to me.
SZA literally surpassed all those guys besides Kendrick. In terms like
You
with
think she surpassed Schoolboy?
Come on, bro. You heard Oxymoron?
She got one album, bro.
You heard Oxymoron?
She
bro?
got one album.
With the-
Like she's good. It's
with
really,
the song "Good Days," bro.
That's
With the
it.
song
That's
"Good
all
Days,"
you mean?
With the song "Good Days," bro. She surpassed all them niggas, bro. She's right next to Kendrick right now. I think.
bro. I love.
In
that
terms
song.
of popularity, who else?
Popularity, yeah, but I don't think we were talking about that.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I point blank. I just want some new SZA. A new SZA album.
either way, ASAP Rocky. This was my introduction to the whole ASAP clan as like a whole, and ASAP Ferg became my favorite like later on.
Yup.
And it's funny because I remember ASAP Ferg had that song. I think it was 100 Roses or some shit. And what was that website? It was a website where it had all the hood shit. Worldstar Hip Hop, I think it was. Yo,
that shit's still popping, bro.
okay,
Yeah.
I haven't been in a minute.
Me either, but I know it's still going.
But
on.
like, bro, his video when he posted up there, I loved it, and I'm like, yo, this shit is fire. I checked the comments, niggas is hating OG, bro. He was like, yo, this is the worst song they ever heard. This shit is garbage. This shit is da 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 whatever. And I'm like, yo, this shit is really fire though. I fuck with this. And now I'm a whole ASAP Ferg fan, and so is everybody else.
Oh yeah.
So shout out to ASAP, the whole ASAP crew, bro.
I think one of the biggest songs that made me a ASAP Ferg fan was that Persian Rugs.
Ooh, yes. Yes.
Crazy.
Off the mixtape, right?
Yeah.
That's another mixtape. I can't remember what it was.
Or even like one of his mainstream features when he was on Shabba Ranks with Rocky. I think he low-key bodied.
Shabba Ranks. That was way later though.
Yeah, but like that was like their first like huge like other than fucking Problems. But like that had
Was he on fucking Problems?
no, but like the ASAP, but like
Oh yeah.
that was the first
Lords
one.
Never Worry. That was the mixtape that y'all need to go check out if y'all haven't checked that out, which I feel like a lot of people didn't check out. But if you're an ASAP fan, you need to check out Lords Never Worry. But they got Persian Rugs, Gotham City, Choppers on Deck, ASAP Ferg,
Choppers
I
on
got
Deck
these
is a
choppers
song.
on deck. Woo!
and the
And
Llamas on Deck. Come on, bro. And I remember when I seen this shit, they had like a GIF as the cover with the flames and shit. I don't know if y'all seen
Ahead
it.
of time, you know.
Man, that shit was fire,
Visionaries.
bro.
That's an NFT right now.
That's an NFT.
Shout out ASAP Mob, bro. Shout out the whole ASAP Mob.
Alright, man. I just want to bring up one last tape.
What's your last tape, bro? Oh my god, bro! I'm looking at your phone before you even say it, bro. This is one that I didn't even think about, but this is facts. Whatever you about to say is facts, bro.
As much as I hate this man right now, bro.
Currently in this state right now,
Currently hate him?
yes.
I
He had a
can-
mixtape?
I don't hate him, but he's just trash. Like he's
He
mad
is
shit
so trash right now. I don't fuck with him at all.
Wait, hold on, before you even say, do you know who we talking about? Can you think?
I trash right now.
He was good when he dropped this specific mixtape. Maybe another one after that, but like now he's just like nobody even cares, bro. Oh, you
No.
close, very close, very close.
Yes.
Yes, bro.
Man.
Acid rap?
Acid rap. Come
Bro.
on, bro.
Bro.
Like,
Classic. 10 out of 10.
Nah, that's facts.
2013 senior year high school me, bro. I literally still remember the first time I listened to this tape.
I was doing no drugs at that time, bro.
I was.
You was?
I was on
What were
drugs.
you doing?
Bro, I literally took an edible. Like, first listening to this album, I took an edible when it came out. I waited all night for it to drop. I took an edible, and I literally felt it, like, kick in
As the songs were
as
kicking
the
in?
songs were, like, going.
That's beautiful.
As
bro.
Pusha Man started going,
That's
I, like,
beautiful, bro.
I felt it
I'm
kicking
not gonna
in.
lie to you.
That's the crazy one to feel it on.
Bro,
I wasn't on nothing.
and man, what can I say about this tape? It's such a different sound. I feel like it's Chance in his prime. Literally, like the recent, like anybody that's a Chance the Rapper fan, I feel like they're a Chance the Rapper fan. Mostly because
that's crazy, bro. Who's a fan though? Like
mostly because of this album. You know what I'm saying? And I can't fuck with this. Like I can't fuck with him anymore.
Yeah.
But this album alone, I've played it countless times. I had so many memories to it. Songs like Lost, songs like Pusha Man, songs like fucking the last one. Everything's good.
Smoke again. Nah,
Smoke
nah.
again. Nah, come on, bro. Everything.
Everybody's something or whatever.
Come on, bro. It's just so many. It's so many memories, so many good times. Also, listening to this on acid actually hit different.
Well, I can't even imagine.
It hit different, but yeah, the one time I did acid, I made sure to listen to this. And,
Okay.
And yeah, it definitely hit different. But bro, shout out Chance.
Chance.
You might be trash right now.
No, shout out old Chance.
Shout out old Chance. Shout out
And
old
you know
Chance.
what? Shout out New Chance, and hopefully he can figure it back. You know.
Hopefully.
Because we're hoping for
He
good
dropped a
music.
song recently that, as much as I hate to admit it, at least it was on that same lane as before. But we'll see how it goes, man. Anything else you want to mention?
Nah, that was it, bro. That was it for me.
That was it for me.
That was
too.
it for me, bro.
That was it for me too. If you haven't heard any of these, you should definitely check all of them out. You could already see how passionate we are about them, how much we fuck with them.
Extra passionate.
So I'm sure y'all will fuck with them too. You already know the deal, man. Subscribe, give us 5-star rating, follow, interact with us, send us questions. We love y'all, and we'll see y'all later, man.
Peace.
Peace out.